Well, Justin Lin gave me a phone call and he said, "Hey, I've been thinking about this and I think it's time for Han to make his return." And um, yeah, I think time was removed long enough for me to miss everyone, and there was just this wonderful feeling of, you know, the thought of going back to set and seeing your friends and family again, and all the crew members that I got to work with over the years and seeing those familiar faces. So, that phone call meant a lot to me. And it was like getting a call, from your family members saying, "Hey, we're having a reunion and you're invited this time," right? Oh yeah, because I'm a fan. Ever since Fast One, came out, I've been a fan of the franchise. So, I think it's important to, you know, keep track of all the movies that are coming out, even if you're not in it, because then, it's a way to see your old buddies on screen, and how some of them got a little older and wiser. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, part of it is like, your first day at a new school again, like you wonder if you're gonna get, accepted, or you're gonna be eating lunch alone, and but then, coming back, it's often say how, art imitates life, right? And it was one of those situations where, as soon as I came to set, there was just hugs, hugs and smiles, and in between the text, there were jokes and laughs, and we just kind of went back to our shorthand. And so, you know, it was just plopping into a family reunion, as simple as that. Mhm. Well, I think if you talk to any actor that's worked with Justin, over a course of time, a significant chunk of time, I think each actor develops a shorthand with them because it's pretty simple. It's like developing a shorthand with your coach, If you played sports and you're on a soccer team or basketball team, and you have a really good coach that you care about and respect, and he cares about his players and respects his players, you're going to build a shorthand. And now we're at a point where, we don't have to say much to each other. I know, what he needs in the scene and what he expects of me. And, he knows my strengths and he knows my weaknesses. And we can kind of just look over each other and, give each other a nod. Or if nothing's said, that means that, we're busy. We gotta get going. We don't need to be, patting each other on the back, So,
Mm.
yeah. No, no, no. I got to a point, like you were saying earlier, is, we're surrounded by such a talented crew of passionate people that love what they do every morning. So, they're not coming to work. They're coming to play and play pretend for the day. And where have they taken this franchise in terms of the action, the outrageous and crazy, stunts that are being performed. It's, now we are in a way, desensitized to it. We're like, of course it's gonna get bigger and bigger. Of course they're gonna go to space. Of course they're gonna be, in a submarine, right? And the
Yeah.
question is, when you finish the script, it's really like, what's next? Where else do we have to go? I think we have to go to the center of the earth or something like next, right? So,